Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Aircraft Showcase. We're going to be um, redoing my Mirage um, showcase for A6 because the last time I did it, I forgot to put on a chat party because Xbox is weird. Hi, Rick. I think I went. That was a normal. Here's Ace. S's. Expert. Hard. Easy. This is my game, Rick. But anyway, so today we're only going to be looking at the Mirage. You're like, why spend an entire stream on nothing but the Mirage? Well, this is A6, which means there's DLC aircraft, and each DLC aircraft has a different stat block. So it's essentially another aircraft. But anyway, I think for our first one, our first mission, we're gonna do Sipley Field. All right, so the Mirage 2000-5. This is a multi-role aircraft. It is a highly maneuverable multi-role aircraft, which is highly maneuverable at high speeds, but requires precise controlling because of the resulting recoil. It is equipped with long-range air-to-ground missiles, enabling it to safely destroy enemy ground targets from a distance. Highly customizable, this aircraft can meet a variety of needs. The Mirage is the first multi-role aircraft you get in A6. It's available after completing Mission 4. Real strange facts. The Mirage is developed by Dassault Aviation for France. It is currently in service with the French Air and Space Air Force, the UAE, Taiwan, and the Indian Air Force. She was manufactured from 1978 to 2007. She was introduced July 1984. Her first flight was March 10th, 1978. Does France still use this plane? Currently, yes. This is still in service with the French, as far as I know. But for strange real stats, let me open another one of my notes here. Okay, so it doesn't have that. Fair enough. As you can see from the stat block here, we've got an overall good stat spread out for a low tier plane. We've got that average speed, air to air and air to ground, slightly below average mobility and defense, and not so great stability. But it is a Delta Dart, which means meh. High speed's great, low speed sucks. Our liveries that we've got for the base plane. Got the standard light blue camo. Then for the Slovakian one, we've got the green and gray camo used on the French Mirage 2000 Deltas. And for our SP, we've got the beige camo based on the French Mirage 2000 Charlies fielded during Operation Desert Storm. We're just going to go ahead and use the standard American. We are armed with 110. I think this might be the only game we enjoy using the Mirage. I understand that. Part of it helps that A6 actually makes this thing, well, feel like it packs a punch, because the weapons in A6 are usually more powerful. But we've got... Shit. Hold on. I accidentally closed my notes. Not good. She's armed with 110 R.550 magics for her standard missiles. As for special weapons, we have 15 AM-39 XSX anti-ship missiles. We've got 44 Nika EM XMA-4 air-to-air missiles, 20 BGL-1000 guided penetrating bombs, and 12 BL-755 cluster bombs. We'll go ahead, and since this is simply field, we'll go and use the clusters for now.
Garuda 1, which plane should I select? How about my weaponry?
And he's going to get the Mikas.
Garuda team, time to take off.
Hold on. Let's go with position 2. Now, I do like the A6 Mirage best. That said, it's still not one of my favorite aircraft. And it's largely due to the fact that it just doesn't have much endurance. Even for A6, its ammo count is extremely low. Fortunately, in A6, it's not as big of a deal because of frontline landing. Wait, the Mirage has all those bombs on. Yeah! Delta Wings do have a lot of space for underwing pylons. That is true.
Your radar display can be toggled for each operation.
Shamrock, kill.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Shamrock, Fox 3.
Battalion is a small-scale unit. Don't let the enemy surround them. They'll need the best backup you've got to offer.
Keep on firing. Get through this. The main battalion's up next.
Ow. Alright, you son of a bitch. Yeah, also, the Mirage does not have good defense. I think the F-16 has slightly better defense.
team, listen up. Aircraft that have already completed their operation objective are being sent your way. Call them in when you need backup. Don't let enemy forces reach Warlock Battalion. Take them out before they cross the bridge.
Well, it's the second plane that you can get. The other reason why it's mid-game is because it's you on a first playthrough you can't use anything else other than the starting F-16 until mission 5. But yeah, this is definitely a lower tier aircraft. That said, the A6 Mirage, if you put it in, say, oh, I don't know, Ace 5 or Ace 4, I earn some reward points. Okay, that's weird. But if you put an Ace 5 or Ace 4, the A6 Mirage would be one of the best planes in the game because of how the power scale of A6. And over the course of the showcase, I think you'll see what I'm talking about. Looks like they've got some anti-aircraft on space. Better go and ready for anything. Let me ask you this. 76 fanboy. Okay. I will happily answer any questions about A6. You may not like the answer, but I'll do what I can. Boop noise definitely is when you mean if you get the shoot mechanic correct? Yes. You have an over 90% chance of scoring a one-hit kill. This is Warlock. The main enemy forces are down. We're breaking off into 2 groups to clean up whatever's left. The way standard missiles work in A6 is different than any other game. They have proximity charges. So if you just lock on and fire, you're probably not going to hit and get a kill. However, you will still usually hit because of the proximity. You will deal less damage, though. That said, if you get the shoot mechanic to work, you'll audibly hear it, and 2, you will more than likely direct impact the target, meaning you deal actually more damage than a standard missile in the PS2 era or A7. So when people say, you know, A6 homing sucks, it's no, your aiming sucks or your timing sucks. The game tells you when to fire. And if you get it right, it will hit.
In gun range.
Like that.
Garuda 1, you're approaching the return line. Maintain your current heading to return to base and resupply.
Garuda 1, begin landing checks. You are cleared to land. You're too high. Lower your nose.
I'm just getting more bombs.
1 mile to touchdown. You're too high. Lower your nose.
Yeah.
You're coming in too fast. Ease up on the throttle.
You know, people go crazy when I say, no, Ace 5's homing sucks. Because there is no shoot mechanic. You just have to guess. And the homing isn't a very high value. And you have to get direct impact because there's no proximity. There was no proximity fuse until A6. And like, no, you're just not doing it well enough. It's like, well, in Ace-4, at least I know the missile behaves a lot more accurately with physics. So usually I'm able to tell when it's going to hit and when it's not. But Ace-5, no, I have no idea. Because I have video evidence multiple times of me having a perfect shot where I am there at between my 12 and 1 o'clock. Same plane in altitude, minimal deflection. Sidewinder misses. I don't get it.
Garuda 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
But with A6, both planes and missiles are affected by this thing called inertia. So the shoot mechanic is just telling you where the optimal angle to fire is. The missile will not be affected by inertia and G's when you hit the shoot mechanic as much as if you just fire it normally. All right. I really wish Simply Field had a frontline runway. Or, you know, have the return line advance further north after the mission update.
Garuda 1, ESM is active. Enemy facility was destroyed.
I do love the bombs when it works.
Just cross over the safety line and head back to base if you need supplies.
And there you go.
This area has been cleared of enemy forces. Mission complete. Get back to base. Looks like I won the bet.
That's one step closer to Grace Maria. Garuda 1, I've got a hunch we'll be going home a lot sooner with you on board. I'm counting on you, Talisman.
Ghost Eye to all forces. We're about to engage enemy units on the other side of the
All
river
right,
from
next
multiple
up.
angles.
American
We'll
forces were able to extend to the
stay
center
at
of
Sipley.
This
But we'll do a different operation. Hi, Fluff. Welcome to Stram. We're doing a redo. Alright, so our first DLC aircraft is the Scarface emblem. The Heroes of Ace Combat 2 Scarface Squadron aircraft. This aircraft's armor has been reinforced at the expense of stability. With the main military force unable to respond, the Mercenary Tactical Strike Force Scarface was entrusted to rescue the Yuzian continent from the hands of a brutal military coup d'etat. Also, I would like to note that the Yuzian Allied Forces livery, this is the first official display of it. A6. Before that, there was no Yuzian Allied Forces roundel. That said, the livery itself is just the Amerian livery with the Scarface markings on it. Our stats, weapons are unchanged. But our stat block, we gained 20 points in defense, so we can take a lot more damage. We lost 10 points in mobility and stability. Luckily, nothing in speed, though. But we're gonna take the XSX.
Which plane should I select? How about my weaponry? Are we ready to fly with these?
Garuda team, time to take off.
Okay, let's do this one.
Ghost Eye to all forces. We're about to engage enemy units on the other side.
Hold on. I need to blow my nose real bad. Be right back. Alright, I'm back.
Side of the river from
Allergies suck.
This is Warlock Battalion. We'll be keeping the central unit occupied. Clark's Battalion here. We're set up to hit all enemy units on the east side. Stoker's here. We've got the west side covered.
Garuda team, provide cover for our troops on the ground and eliminate all Estovakian ground forces. Choose any area you want to cover. Cross the return line if you need supplies. It's at the south end of the airspace.
You got way more guys than us. Great confidence booster, huh?
Now, one thing to note is that in A6, there's no such thing as an LAGM. It's combined with the LASM. And as you can see, you'll find out why.
Use the Operation ID device when the battle gets too heavy. Your
It,
radar can be toggled for each
It has a
operation.
lot of splash damage.
Stoker's here. Ready to engage the enemy across the river. Requesting support. This is Yellow Jacket, the chopper unit. I confirm South Battle military cross section. Ready and more than target. They need too many anti-aircraft guns. We can't
taken out.
Garuda 2 fired. Enemy facility was destroyed.
Enemy forces are down to 50%. Keep it up. Fighter pilots, Jimmy. Those were some fancy moves.
I
Take out the
feel
rest.
so much more at home in this game than I did before.
Don't let enemy forces
It's
reach
always
Warlock
nice to come
Battalion.
back to
Take them out before they
come
cross
back
the bridge.
home, so to speak.
Enemy facility reduced to rubble.
Garuda 1 launched missile.
All tanks, focus your fire dead ahead. We're gonna take that gun site. We've taken control of the gun site. Thanks for the air support. Those guys are reliable. Still gunners here, moving to attack main enemy forces from the west.
Roger that. Garuda team, move on to a different unit.
This is Warlock. We're about to contain the main enemy forces across the river. Blast the hell out of anything that moves.
Ghost Eye to Garuda team, listen up. Aircraft that have already completed their operation objective are being sent your way. Call them in when you need backup. Sam destroyed.
Get this over with. Looks like they've got some anti-aircraft guns in the mix. Better go and ready for anything.
Damn, this deal or this aircraft compared to the base one, you'll only really feel the difference down on the deck because you're not going to be as maneuverable, and you're going to feel like it's easier to crash.
In gun range.
But where you'll really feel it is when you take damage. You will take significantly less damage per shot in this aircraft because of the extra armor.
Walk's battalion is a small-scale unit. Don't let the enemy surround them. They'll need the best backup you've got to offer.
Keep on firing. Get through this and the main battalion next. Those stories have no skills. This will be a walk in the park. Finish them off before they cross the bridge. Better take them all out at once. Anti-aircraft guns. Get with the program. Shoot those planes out of the sky. Still gunners here. We're in position. Plenty fire supply. Right on time, still gunners. Moving into offensive. About half the enemy forces are down. I don't think they'll be getting in any further. Our firepower is far superior to theirs. This is a disgrace to our country.
Kaboom.
The main enemy battalion has been destroyed. Thanks for that sweet air cover, boys. Teamwork's a beautiful thing, eh? This is Warlock. The main enemy forces are down. We're breaking off into two groups to clean up whatever's left. I'm taking fire.
Enemy forces have been dealt a heavy blow. All planes, move into action against any forces still remaining.
They're not going anywhere. I won't let them get away.
You ain't going nowhere.
This war all by ourselves. If the enemy becomes more
Bonesaw's got you 3 minutes of playtime. Sorry.
Missile was evaded. Watch out for that missile, Garuda 1. Lock on.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Just cross over the safety line and head back to base if you need supplies.
Alright.
Stop firing! Retreat! A miss!
Yeah, it's a lot harder to aim the gun with this one.
Half of the remaining enemy forces are down.
We're halfway there.
Hurry! The enemy's breathing down our backs. He evaded.
Enemy facility reduced to rubble.
There aren't many stovies left out here. All planes, we're almost done. Don't get shot. Please respond. HQ! Damn it.
Yeah, hydrate.
This area has been cleared of enemy forces. Mission complete. Get back to base.
Looks like I won the bet.
That's one step closer to Grace Maria. Garuda 1, I've got a hunch we'll be going home a lot sooner with you on board. I'm counting on you, Talisman.
Alright, so next one.
Ghost Eye to all forces. We're about to engage enemy units on the other side of the river from multiple angles.
Thanks to your efforts, we have completed this mission successfully. Emirian forces were able to... This mission should have given them a good taste of what our forces are capable of. Soon...
Okay, so next one, we're into Vitose. For another Mirage variant that has extra armor. This time we've got the Rosgrea's emblem. The hero of its Combat 5, the Rosgrea's Squadron aircraft. Advanced accident prevention systems and high durability have been incorporated into the design to ensure the survival of all squadron members. Known as both heroes and demons, the Rosgrea's squadron's drive towards victory smashed all who stood before them. When history witnesses great change, Rosgrea's reveals itself. Now, every A6 plane has a Rosgrea's, and they all have the same stat changes. They have an additional 15 points in defense, an additional 10 in stability, and a minus 10 in both air-to-air and air-to-ground. Now, usually, how that's reflected is lock-on time and lock-on range. The lower the stat point, the slower your lock-on is. You'll notice that a lot in the Idolmaster Typhoon, because it has like no air-to-air or air-to-ground, so its lock-on is shit. It takes a full minute to fully lock on. Or at least it feels like. It's probably more like, 3 to 10 seconds. But in a dogfight, that's an eternity. But minus 10 points, you're not really going to notice it all too much. But we're going to go with the Mikas.
Which plane should I select? How about my weapon? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take off.
Those bombers have passed through the mountains and are still on course for Vitose. They're here. Head back to the base if you need supplies.
Now this mission is your standard shoot down the bombers mission. Yeah, it's got a lot of escorts, but there's no... The escorts really don't do anything. And you can get an S rank just by focusing on the bombers and taking out a few escorts.
Fight a good fight, troops. You're our only hope.
This territory's all we've got left. Garuda team, it's in your hands. We've got to intercept those bombers. Stay within range of the radar facility. That should give you the upper hand in battle.
Is Estovakia trying to raise our entire country?
We'll do what we can to help while you're within radar range of us.
Good work!
Have you located the enemy bombers? I'm within the radar facility's ESM range, ready to receive data. I've been screened. Who the hell did that?
Do, do, do.
Make sure the bomber squadron can do its job.
4 enemy bombers detected on radar. It looks like another formation.
All planes get back to base once you're out of bombs. Initiate bombing sequence.
Enemy bombers are approaching the city. Get on the scene immediately.
This is the enemy's propaganda broadcast.
Well, no shit, Lanner.
4 planes are showing up on radar. It's another bomber formation. Intercept.
Damn it! What a bunch of lies!
Do.
Second enemy bomber is down.
I'm gonna shake it off somehow.
Garuda 1, Fox 2. Missile struck target. Enemy kill confirmed.
Kill
4 enemy
confirmed.
bombers incoming. There's quite a few this time.
Leave this to me. I'll smoke the rest of them in its egg. Maria's taking the last breath under the table. Missile closing in. Watch out for the shockwave.
Missile was evaded. Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. Fox 3. Enemy aircraft down. 4th enemy bomber confirmed down. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, the Mirage does make a good low tier
Bombers
interceptor
incoming. Intercept.
for like the beginning missions.
This enemy bombers are on its way down. At this rate, we'll get them all. How many do we have left? Stay in formation.
Bombers are still incoming. Stay sharp. Talisman is locked on. Enemy down.
Enemy aircraft launched a missile. Look out! Missiles closing in!
Take out those bombers first and foremost. Don't worry about the escorts.
6th enemy bomber is down. Was that the last objective? Box 2. That makes number 7.
Enemy plane in gun range. Bomber number 8 confirmed down.
God, I love the gun in this game.
We have radar lock on. Fox 2.
9th bomber down.
Damn, we evaded my missile! Get over here,
Enemy bomber formation is confirmed down. I have to say you handled things well.
Whooping all that praise on us has got me a little too red in the face to go back home.
Roger that, Avalanche. I'll just report you as gunned down and missing in action.
That's pretty harsh, Ghost Eye.
All planes, it's time to get on home now. Try and make it back for supper.
Okay, the next one will also be in Vitose because it definitely has more of a interceptor build.
The enemy, our force, we expect.
First, I'm going to restart the voice party. So give me a second. All right. Tell me if it still sounds okay. All right, testing new party. Yep. Okay. Cool. Okay. So yeah, back to Vitose. And for this next one,
A large-scale formation of Estevakian bombers is heading toward Vitose, a city here on the island of Kesid. The enemy is plotting to storm Campania Airport, where our military is stationed, to stamp us out and put an end to this thing. Enemy bombers are approaching Vitose from the north. Our advance team estimates they'll be above the city in about 15 minutes. Air units are to cooperate with our radar facilities and resume operations. An enemy takeover of Vitose
all right,
means the
so
ultimate destruction of our country.
our next aircraft is the experimental aircraft. It's a phenomenally fast aircraft is a culmination of exhaustive experimentation on thrust refinement. The increase in speed, however, comes at a great expense of stability, limiting this aircraft to only the most skilled pilots. The livery here is actually the prototype livery. This is the same general livery that the French used for their prototype aircraft. Rafale had it too. Excuse me. Our stat differences. We get a plus 20 in speed, a minus 5 in mobility, a minus 15 in defense, and a minus 10 in stability. So we are fast and a glass cannon. Okay.
Garuda 1, which plane should I? How about my weapon? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
That's why. So this is actually a pretty good interceptor because interceptors,
Time to take off.
what you need most is speed.
Those bombers have passed through the mountains and are still on course for Vitose. They're here. Head back to the base if you need supplies. You can land there at any time.
Takeoff complete. Good luck up there.
Garuda team, a formation of enemy bombers is on its way to Vitose. Take them out.
Fight a good fight, we're our only hope.
This territory is all we've got left. Garuda team, it's in your hands. We've got to intercept those bombers. Stay within range of the radar facility. That should give you the upper hand in battle.
Where are the enemy bombers?
Work with our radar facilities on the ground. They should be able to help you out.
Garuda team, have you located the enemy bombers? Look at all that smoke.
They're under attack on the front line. Our air defense network won't last much longer.
I am within the radar facility's ESM range, ready to receive data.
More enemy bombers detected on radar. It looks like another formation.
All planes head back to base once you're out of bombs. Initiate bombing sequence. This is the enemy's propaganda broadcast. How about that, Soviets? Don't be thinking you can get through here.
More planes are showing up on radar. It's another bomber formation. Intercept.
Damn it!
I wouldn't say they're futile.
More enemy bombers incoming. There's quite a few this time.
Leave this to me. I'll smoke the rest of them and bust my luck. All pilots, make sure the bomber squadron can do its job.
Kill confirmed. That makes one kill for Garuda 1.
We have radar lock on.
This thing stalls real easy.
Fourth enemy bomber confirmed down. Keep up the good work.
Fifth enemy bombers are on its way down. At this rate, we'll get them all. How many do we have left? Stay in formation.
Bombers are still incoming. Stay sharp. Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Talisman, watch your tail. Launched a missile.
Enemy down. Radar lock. Target hit. Launching missile.
Sixth enemy bomber is down. Was that the last of them? At base number 7. Damn it, they fired a missile at me. Fatsu!
Missile struck target.
Almost. Oh, yeah, those bombers still have collision,
Bomber number 8 confirmed.
so you don't want to run into them. Oh, man, wow, it is very touchy.
Ninth bomber down.
Take out those bombers first and foremost. Don't worry about the escorts.
Damn, this is bad. All enemy bombers have been eliminated. We somehow plucked every last one of them.
Enemy bomber formation is confirmed down. I have to say,
Two
you
more to
handled
go.
things well.
Whooping all that praise on us has got me a little too red in the face to go back home.
Roger that, Avalanche. I'll just report you as gunned down and missing in action.
That's pretty harsh, Ghost Eye.
I'm kind of breezing through this, but
Try and make it back for supper.
honestly not a lot to say about the Mirage. That hasn't already been
Those
said.
bombers have passed.
The enemy
The liveries are
our
kind of
forces
cool.
have taken advantage. We
Except
expect the
Scarface
best
one, because
from
that's just a copy paste. Oh shit! I didn't want to do Vitosa. Alright, we'll go Invasion for the next one. Although I'm not going to go for the
pilots.
Stomp.
Our capital city, Grace Maria, is under attack by unknown aircraft. Damage from the attacks is widespread throughout the city. All planes...
I didn't start the stream with one, but I'm starting to get a headache. So I'm trying to also finish the stream before it gets too bad. I didn't think weather was gonna be headache weather, but maybe it is. Oh. Who knows? Alright. Our next one is called the Advanced. Reductions in armor coupled with stable thrust engine bestow this aircraft with advanced handling characteristics. The excellent thrust response is readily apparent to any pilot lucky enough to take a turn in the cockpit. So, the advanced one, the livery, is an homage to the French film Les Chevaliers du Ciel, or the Sky Fighters in English-speaking territories. It can G-lock because of the lower stability, but what it has, it's got +5 to mobility, +10 to speed, -2 to stability, and -20 defense. So we cannot take a hit. But this should be the best dogfighter of them all. Or of all the Mirages.
Garuda team, time to take off.
Gonna blow my nose a little bit. Sinuses are killing me. I love this this opening.
Garuda 1 liftoff. Cerberus team runway clearance granted. Takeoff when ready. All aircraft under airborne command's jurisdiction following takeoff. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Airborne warning and control system ghost eye to all scrambling defense craft. The situation has not yet been ascertained. We must implement an emergency reformation. Follow your individual instructions. Garuda 1, you do not have a wingman. Let's see. Shamrock. Shamrock, are you alone too? Very well. As of now, you're Garuda 2.
Okay. So I'm Garuda 2. Garuda 1, I've got your back. No time for introductions now, though. Go ahead and I'll follow your lead. Never was good with directions anyhow.
Garuda team, you are authorized to engage any hostile aircraft above Grace Maria.
Roger that. And the Kings smile upon us.
All right.
Ghost Eye to Garuda 1 Talisman and Garuda 2 Shamrock. We are currently in a state of emergency. Our nation is under attack by unknown forces. Do whatever you can to fend off the invasion.
Garuda 2, roger that. Garuda 1, you call the shots.
This is Commander Whitlover of the 15th Squadron. The enemy is expanding its field of attack. Stay alert.
Garuda 1, there's too many of them. Use your SP weapon.
All ships determining enemy forces over the bay. Get those anti-air guns ready for battle.
Focus all anti-aircraft fire on those bombers. Don't let them get any closer.
This is Invasion of Grace Marriott to this day is my favorite of the first missions because it's freaking
Got
insane.
an ID on the invaders. We're engaged with the Estovakian military.
The Estovakians? Their economy's been in shambles for years. Looks like they finally snapped.
You have a shit ton of aircraft to deal with,
The Estovakian threat level has been reduced.
a super
Hold out
weapon,
against them.
a badass
Let's do this
intro,
one plane at a time.
and it's the first mission. The tutorial is after this mission. It's basically the most sink or swim bitch in the entire Ace Combat franchise. Now, let's think of the other first missions. Ace 4, Sitting Duck. You take off from a carrier,
I say we teach him a few manners
blow
before we
up
kick him out.
like 6 bombers that are all in a row. There's also a few escort fighters. Ace 5, Shorebirds. You trail an SR-71, then dogfight against a couple MiG-21s. And I think maybe
Garuda team,
MiG-29s.
watch your necks out there. Stick with close range targets and run them
Ace 0. You blow up some bombers, granted. There's more escorts, and the whole yellow target thing comes into play. So it's a little bit more involved. Ace 7. You blow up bombers and escorts that are flying in very predictable flight patterns. Ace 6. Dodge the Nimbus. Also, there are more aircraft in this mission than there are in probably the entire first act of Ace 5.
Force isn't half bad. Enemies cowering like babies.
Armored vehicle destroyed.
All airborne tanks have been destroyed. Ghost Eye, how are things on the ground?
We've managed to stave them off so far, but we've got to stay on constant alert.
Roger that.
Okay, I'm gonna save the rest for the stomp.
missile.
The Mirage is like, what are you? And the Rafale's like, I'm you. Better.
Enemy aircraft down. Missile strike confirmed. Missile missed its target.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
That didn't miss. There you go.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Watch out for that missile, Garuda 1.
Enemy fired a missile.
Missile strike confirmed. Missile evaded.
There we go.
Our Air Force is holding down the enemy. Keep it up.
The Estovakian threat level is even lower now. Drive them out of Ameria.
Igon to Strigan team. We are prepared to launch. Strigan leader to Igon. We will commence mission operations once your delivery is complete. Attention all aircraft. We're ready for Nimbus launch. Begin the countdown.
Booster ignition complete. Launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire!
Engage the enemy at will following Nimbus impact. Finish them off.
Oh yeah, enemy A squadron.
What's this? Missiles?
So yeah, A6 mission 1. More aircraft in the mission than in the first 4 missions of the PS2 games.
What the hell was that?
You have to dodge the super weapon. Oh, and you get a dogfight.
Cruise missile incoming.
The named A squadron. For a boss fight.
Damn it! What about our city? What about Grace Maria?
Warning, additional enemy planes have been spotted on radar. You don't want to know how many.
This is Strigan 12. Target acquired. Strigan leader is hit.
Alright, I did the stomp.
Command has ordered an evacuation. You've been ordered to give up Grace Maria. Break away from this airspace and head west.
Alright, well, I'm out of Mika, so yeah. Time to go.
We are militarily at a huge disadvantage. Comply with the order and head west.
This is Avalanche. We're not going anywhere.
Listen! It's only temporary. The plan is to withdraw, meet up with all remaining forces from each area, then regroup for a counterattack. We can't afford to lose you. Follow the order.
This is Garuda 2 to Garuda 1. We really should get out of here.
That's what I'm doing, Shamrock.
Garuda team, you're about to exit the combat zone. Maintain your course west to leave the airspace.
Which direction are the missiles coming from? Right or left?
Garuda team, you've made it out of the combat zone. Head for the rendezvous point.
Alright, we're gonna head back to Sibley for the last one.
I promise.
Our military has escaped, but in response, the Republic of Emeria's political council.
4 Striggins out of 8.
Forced
Not
once
bad.
our intelligence, the beautiful.
You know, for the Mirage.
You've been ordered to start the mission now.
Alright, the final Mirage is the Idolmaster Yayoi Takatsuki. Aim for the title of the most energetic aircraft and zoom through the skies with all your might. Once it's wound up, it can prove to be a little more than most can handle. Alright, so A6 had a partnership or a collaboration with, or crossover with the Idolmaster series. And so out of the 15 planes, I think 12 of them, well, 13 have Idolmasters and 12 have actual characters. Also, each of them have their stats changed to reflect the personality of the Idolmaster in question. And the weapon weapon ammo counts reflect the vital measurements, so to speak. Standard missiles being the height, and then the 3 special weapons being the other sizes. And then for multi-rolls, the 4th one would be the weight. All in metric, by the way. So for Yayoi here, who's highly energetic, we've got we've maxed out our speed. Like, this is the fastest thing in the game. You think the MiG-31s are fast in the PS2 games? Ha! They wish they were this fast. We have a +5 to our air-to-air, +30 to our air-to-ground, -5 in defense, 15 in mobility, and 5 in stability. We have 35 extra R55 or 550 magics, bringing us up to 145. We have an extra 57 AIM-39 or AM-39 XSX, bringing the total up to 72. Plus 10 Mika EMs, giving the total up to 54. 57 BLG 1000 guided penetrating bombs, bringing the total up to 77. And 25 BL 755 cluster bombs, bringing the total up to 37. Her quirk is insane speed and rapid acceleration. We're gonna go and take the
Garuda
anti-ship
1,
missile.
which plane should I select? How about my weaponry? Are we ready to fly?
Garuda team, time to take off.
Doing close and stuff. Okay. Now,
Sky to all forces.
here's what I
We're
mean
about to
by
engage
rapid
enemy units on
acceleration.
the other side of the river from multiple angles.
This is Warlock Battalion. We'll be keeping the central unit occupied. Fox Battalion here.
We are going fast. 1,703 knots.
Garuda team, provide cover for our troops on the ground and
At
eliminate
level
all
altitude.
Slovakian ground forces. Choose any area you want to cover.
However,
Cross the return line if you
moving
need
at that,
supplies.
or
It's at the south end of the
changing your
airspace.
pitch and altitude at that
Way more
fast
guys than
speed
us. Great
is next
confidence
to
booster,
impossible.
huh? Let's get on it, Garuda 1.
This is Quox. Advancing to engage enemy across the river. Do me a favor, take care of any little guys trying to get in our way. We can provide ground assistance once you're ready for this. Did you know that 90% of our operational forces are out on the field? I love it. It's the bet of a lifetime.
But yeah, I can basically turn and then just outspeed any
Use the
missile.
Operation ID device when the battle gets too heavy. Your radar display can be toggled for each operation.
You just gotta be real careful about
Quox Battalion is a small-scale unit.
Putting your
Don't
nose
let the enemy
down.
surround them. They'll need the best backup you've got to offer.
Incoming enemy fighters detected on radar. Quox Battalion is now because anti-aircraft defense of any kind. This is bad. Aim for the small ones first and let the Air Force deal with the sky. We're almost through. All fire on whatever's after our tanks.
Oh yeah, and the Idolmasters have colored smoke for their missiles. I think it's cool.
This is Quox, preparing to engage central enemy from the east.
Roger, Quox. Garuda team, move on to a different unit.
This is Warlock. We're about to contain the main enemy forces across the river. Blast the hell out of anything that moves.
Ghost Eye to Garuda team, listen up. Aircraft that have already completed their operation objective are being sent your way. Call them in when you need backup. Don't let enemy forces reach Warlock Battalion. Take them out before they cross the bridge. Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
I got a lock.
Looks like they've got the anti-aircraft guns next. Everyone ready for anything? This is Yellow Jacket, the chopper unit. Confirm self-control artillery across the river. About half the enemy forces are down. I don't think they'll be getting in any further. Our firepower is far superior to theirs. This is a disgrace to our country.
No, you're a disgrace to your country. Too harsh.
All tanks, it's time to wrap this up. Take them all out. Initiate alternate fire along with the artillery battalion.
at Delta heavy blow. All planes, move into action against any forces still remaining.
They're not going anywhere. I won't let them get away. Talisman, don't go thinking we can win this war all by ourselves. If the enemy becomes more than you can handle, don't be afraid to request allied support.
Just cross over the safety line and head back to base if you need supplies.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Half of the remaining enemy forces are down.
We're halfway there.
But are we living on a prayer?
We have radar lock on.
There aren't many stovies left out here. All planes, we're almost done. Don't get shot.
This area has been
Alrighty.
cleared of enemy forces. Mission complete. Get back to base.
Up next, we'll go back to the hangar and I'll rank them.
That's one step closer to Grace Maria. Garuda 1, I've got a hunch we'll be going home a lot sooner with you on board. I'm counting on you, Talisman.
Ghost Eye to all forces. We're about to...
Thanks to your efforts, we have completed this mission successfully. Emirian forces were able to extend to the center of Kesed, expanding their power in the region. Estevakian forces were driven off the front line and have retreated to Bartolomeo Fortress, which is located in the center of the island. This mission should have given them a good taste of what our forces are capable of. Soon, we'll be able to drive
Okay.
all Estevakian...
Oh shit.
To
Okay.
initiate
I
a counterattack
apologize. Never mind.
operation with all forces. Our ground forces are set up to cross the river and penetrate.
Okay, so for ranking purposes, I had to say that the worst Mirage, not that it's bad, it's just, well, there's 6 aircraft, there's 6 Mirages, and one of them has to be the bottom. And that would be the base one, the Amerian, Estevakian, and Estevakian SP. Reason for this is there's just nothing special. It's a low tier aircraft anyway because of the low ammo count, so whatever. Number 5 is the Scarface. You take away what little stability it has to give it armor. Okay. But now you made it where you literally can't do ground like close air support very well. That said, the extra armor is extremely noticeable, and you don't lose any offensive firepower for it. So as long as you can compensate for being in a heavier aircraft, you're good. Number 4 is the, in my opinion, the better defensive option. And that is the Rosgrees. Yeah, you don't get as much defense, but you also don't take... You actually gain stability and don't lose any mobility in the process. You do take a little bit of a hit to your offensive capabilities, but it's not much to really write home about. This is the one that actually I think is the most beginner friendly. Number 3 is Yayoi Takatsuki. Because while she is insanely fun because of the, warp speed, if you're not careful, you can accidentally, by habit, accelerate with your nose pointed down. Because, you're high G-ing or something. Well, you will lawn dart into the ground real damn fast. Still, it's fun, and it's the only Mirage that actually has endurance in the form of decent ammo counts. Number 2 is experimental. It doesn't have the speed of Yayoi, but still very fast. And it makes a good interceptor. Which is actually what the Mirage was kind of built to be at first. It was an interceptor. Most Delta darts were built for high speed. So, makes sense. But my favorite one is the Advanced. Yeah, you're a glass cannon. However, this is the best dogfighter that the Mirage could be. It also retains its multi-role capabilities. You just won't be very good at CAS. But anyway, there you have it. The 6 available Mirages in A6. I know it's a shorter stream today, but it's low tier aircraft. I can't really do it on the higher missions very easily and still shove. Oh yeah, this is good. But anywho, next week on the showcase, we're starting our next game, Assault Horizon. And we'll just go down the list in order. In Assault Horizon, there are let's see here. 37 aircraft. And if I can actually fly it, I'm flying it. I'm debating about the gunship, though. Because technically, we don't fly that one. So if we don't do the gunship, then it'll just be 36. But anyway, Assault Horizon starts next week. And thank you all for joining me. Hopefully this will be the last redo I have to do. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Take care and have a good night, everybody.